just to kick things off, I'd love for you to talk a little bit more about what you do and how you help people.
Yeah. So I run a coaching business and a consulting firm. So I teach people how to make money online. I teach people how to start online businesses, and I teach people how to scale their online businesses to like 7 figures a month.
Right. Fantastic. Now, next question is, what problems were you facing prior to working with us in the team at Growthology Agency?
Credibility. The thing about the internet that people don't realize is like when people are buying things, they're not going to buy from somebody they don't trust.
100%.
Right. So you just have to be like credible, right? And get like your presence strong. And I believe, matter of fact, I know, especially with Instagram, the changes that are about to come with IGTV, like they're going to be paying people for IGTV. I just feel like it's going to be a very good place to like educate people, right? And if you have that credibility, you have that trust, those people will be able to monetize it, right? A brand is the most powerful thing you can have in the world. For instance, Kylie Jenner gets paid like $330,000 just for posting on her story. You know what I mean? It's like the power of a fucking brand. So that is essential. You need that credibility to establish any type of brand in the online field.
100%. And we've been working together for a couple months now, and it's been great every step of the way. Now, how have things changed for you personally with your life and with your business ever since that first day of taking that first step and investing with us?
Well, after I started working with you guys, this is no cap. Like after I built my Instagram to a certain amount, I literally doubled my prices.
Fantastic.
Yeah, the money has gone up from there. So my $10,000 package, it used to be 10 grand. Now that package is now 25 grand.
Awesome.
And 10 grand is like the basic intro product. And that used to be 1K and now it's 10 grand. So that price 10X. So it's just kind of,
that's what we like to hear.
Kind of crazy.
I got you, man. So let's talk about like before working with us, right? Like you said, like you're struggling a little bit with credibility. Obviously your business is very successful, but like the credibility on Instagram didn't really match up to the size of your business. So like, let's talk about like the impacts that you had without that credibility on Instagram.
Dude, I mean, like it would be impossible, man. Like, to be honest with you, dude, people, if I told you I hit the lotto, but never showed you no money, would you believe me? Like, no, right? So credibility is everything, man. Like, seriously, you got to invest into yourself. The best investment you can make is into yourself.
100%. And so obviously you said you were able to double your prices working with us, right? So what would you say were like the top 3 things in Growthology that really helped you be able to double your prices and like see the results you see right now?
Top 3 things. Definitely the credibility. 2, the community is awesome too. There's things I've learned from you guys, like you guys' routine, your guys' setup. I like a lot of the things that you guys are doing, the consistency at which you guys like execute. And another thing I learned is like the power of like the community, man. The more you give, the more you receive. And it's the same way in the world. Those principles apply in business as well.
100%, my man. So like once you did get the followers, right? You got the followers, engagement, the likes. So how many followers did you have before working with us? How many?
I think I had about like 6,000 before I met you guys.
100%. You had like about 100 likes and then like about 5-10 comments per post, right?
Yeah. Somewhere about like 200. Nothing at all.
So I got 10,000 likes.
Yeah. So like how many followers and engagement do you have right now? Like looking at
it's kind of crazy, man. So I got like 16,000 followers or like 17,000 followers. That number is definitely going to go up in the very near future. And then my posts get crazy engagement. So
I gotcha. And then with all of that credibility, right? Like what type of attention have you received since getting all those numbers and social proof?
I mean, dude, like whenever somebody just sees your Instagram, it's just like done, right? So no matter what, in any dynamic, personal, professional, they're just like, whoa, who's this guy?
So I remember like you were like voice memoing me and Ibby. Like I remember there was days where you made $13,000 in 24 hours. I remember you told Ibby at one point, what was it, like
50K soon? Or maybe it happened. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, in collections, I mean, just in the past 24 hours, I've done 53,000 in consulting sales contracts, and only about 8,000 in collections. This week, plan to do about $100,000 in actual sales and probably like 25,000 in collections. I mean, it's easy, bro.
Exactly, man. And so like with the credibility and obviously you're seeing a ton of results, and obviously now that your credibility matches up to the size of your business, like what type of impact has that had like on your life and in your business?
Just abundance in life, man. I mean, 16 months ago, if I'm just being completely honest with you, I was homeless. And I literally now am living in one of the most expensive cities in America, and
Park 12 is beautiful.
the best penthouse in the city, you know, and it's
You're
all
a
due
prime example of how if you invest in yourself, you can literally change your life, and it's limitless. It just depends on how much you're dedicated to the process and how much you're willing to put into yourself and your goals and your future. So it's amazing to see your growth as well. Now, next question is just, I want you to rate your experience 1 through 10 with working with us and the team over the past couple of months. What would you say if you were to put a number on it?
about a -2. Now,
That's not the answer I want to hear, bro.
no, I'm kidding, man. 10 out of 10, bro. You guys are doing great things, and I just want to say, you know, I really respect the fact that you guys are doing this. Because how old are you guys?
We're still I literally have school tomorrow, bro. I got to fly back in 5 hours and I'm back at Michigan State University.
Yeah, we're both 21. I dropped out of Microsoft to go full time with this. And yeah.
But he goes to UVA. I'm at Michigan State University. So yeah, full-time college students and full-time on the bid too.
So you guys know, like, entrepreneurship is like tough, man. And you have to take
through and through, especially when you first take that initial step, but you just have to have the right mindset. That's why we preach that stuff. And you do a great job of preaching that stuff too.
Listen, man, I've had some people that I've worked with and not everybody like succeeded. And one thing I realized, dude, success is like, you know, I always say that success is like an external result, right? Anything manifested externally has to be cultivated internally first. So I would give people the information the same way I run my ads. Like that $50,000 in sales that I did, none of it came from advertising. All of it was organic. I would teach people the same method, but it's a lot of fucking work, right? And people just don't have the same habits, so they don't get the same results. So now on my new programs, everything's non-negotiable, right? How much people work out, I make them track their macros, the books that they read, the self-development, the freaking routine, everything, just to get people to succeed. So for you guys to do it on your own is like, I just have so much respect for it.
Yeah, that was one of the
I know what it's like, bro. People are just like quarter bitches. You know what I mean? And they come up with every.
You realize 99% of people don't succeed because they're not willing to do what the top 1% do. And if you force them to do that, that's when they'll start seeing results.
Exactly, dude. So for me, that my programs moving forward are all about building internal habits. You know what I mean? And then, you know, that's when like the success comes. Because people say they want to be successful, but they in the club all the time, or they always doing this or fucking off. And it's just like, 100%. Bro.
That makes sense. And the next question is, what would you say to anybody who's on the edge of whether or not to invest it into our agency or work with us?
Yeah, dude, just do it, right? Like the best investment you can make is into yourself. So yeah, if you want other people to invest in you, you need to invest in you.
Exactly. That's what we always preach. You attract the clients that you are, right? If you're not able to invest in yourself, how are other people going to invest in you? So talk about you personally, Sean. Like, obviously you reached out to me and then you were interested in our service, right? So like, was there anything like making you hesitant about investing in us, or anything that almost made you not invest in us?
Nothing at all. I already knew it was like 100% go.
100%, man.
I mean, pretty much, like, be honest, bro. I kind of came to you pretty ready. I was just like, all right, dude, like, oh yeah, let's do it.
Great things, bro. Just getting started.
Exactly, man. I mean, so like, what would you say, like, out of everything in Growthology, right? From either like the celebrity campaign giveaway, the engagement group, the community, what would you say is like your favorite part to you of Growthology?
Dude, I like the community, man. And I want to do a better job at giving, you know, giving, right? I'm just so busy. But I love the fact that like there's literally like groups of like all entrepreneurs, and we all just support each other, shout each other's posts out, comment under each other's posts, like each other's posts. To me, I think that's like super awesome, because I always say we're an interdependent society, right? People, you guys familiar with the maturation continuum?
Speak on it.
Yeah, so there's 3 levels of maturity, right? Dependence, when you're like completely dependent upon somebody. Independence, which most people try to get, like, it's cool, you know, you can take care of yourself, feed yourself, clothe yourself, you don't have to depend on your parents. This is cool, but this is where most people get stuck, and that's why their business never takes the fuck off, right? And the third thing is interdependence, right? You can achieve more together than you can apart. For instance, if you want to go to a new level, it always has to come from an outside influence. Like, if you want to learn Russian and you don't speak Russian, no matter how much you think about it, right? You're not going to learn it unless you hire a teacher, read a book, or go to YouTube or do something which came from another person, right? So whenever you want to step into another level of greatness, you have to rely on man. You have to rely on other people. But everybody tries to do things on their own, and that's why they never fucking succeed. That's why they never take off. That's why they can't get past those 10K months.
Exactly. Gotcha, man. And so one of our final questions, I think final top two, is who exactly would you recommend Growthology to?
Everybody who's anybody who's literally trying to like, I mean, be a brand, right? Like, I mean, I think you guys know it. Like, none of us really care about being like popular. It's just about having like credibility so we can like impact people. Like, I don't give a fuck about who follows me, this, or that. Like, I literally want to have credibility so that I can fucking provide value to others, right? And
Credibility and credibility equals sales. And somebody could have a great product or service, but if it's not backed by a strong brand that distinguishes them from every other person in their niche, they're not going to see any results, and they're not going to be able to help other people, which is what we want to do. That's why we're constantly giving. That's why we built up this amazing community that everybody loves, so that we can have a winning team together and see success.
Yep.
And what goes around comes around. You do good in this world, good's going to come right back to you.
100%.
That by now. So
Yes,
final question. Pretty
Yeah.
sure I know the answer to this one, but are you happy with the investment you made with us at Growthology?
Absolutely not.
Why you gotta play these jokes?
I am beyond happy, man. I'm ecstatic, right? Anybody that freaking wants to like take their business serious, they just need to get on that Growthology.
Okay, man, love to hear it. And so, Sean, what exactly is your Instagram handle for anybody who has like any questions or any doubts about Growthology?
Hit him up.
What's your Instagram?
Yeah. Fashion underscore the letter N, the letter D underscore fit. So fashion and fit.
Okay, there we go. So anybody watching this interview, if you have any question about Growthology or any doubts, feel free to hit up Sean.
Yeah.
Answer any of your questions. And of course, you can always hit up me or Ibrahim at Renz_Guevara at the Ibrahim Ansari. And we'll be able to get you all the details, how you can join Growthology, level up the team, and grow your brand to the next level.
Awesome. Dude,